Well, gaming time be at a minimum this time of year. Rain days have gone, and it's given way to some dangerously hot daytime temperatures. And I'm in the asphalt business, so oh boy, um, we had 2 days that they wanted to shut the company down, give us the days off, but I don't know, it wasn't with pay though. So, and to be honest with you, I'm usually in a piece of equipment or a truck, and it's 60 degrees in there. But to my crew's credit, they chose to work. And I'm telling you what, that temperature gauge on my truck got up to 121 one day, and that's without the 380-degree asphalt that's on the ground. And they kept on going. And one of them, it's a screw operator. That's the person on the end of the asphalt machine. Uh, it's a girl. It's a female. And oh, I have to hand it to her. She didn't. We put in. Well, I mean, we did stop. I think at that one day at the end that last day, we stopped around noon or 1 o'clock or so, but it was still very hot. But this is the time of year where I gotta gather my nuts for the winter, and we're hard at it. That's what it's all about. But we enjoyed our little bit of time. We get to play games, and I can't wait to get back to Mr. President. Give you a little look see here real quick. Up on this track here, you don't want any of these to get all the way over here to the right. That's automatic game loss. But you can I'll give you a little quick look. I won't explain them all, but if anybody knows the game, you can see what's going on. Down here, you don't want any of them getting into war status. So that's pretty good. Don't want them getting down here. You can kind of see the relative distance they are from the bottom there. Over here, you don't want to be down here, so we're kind of all the way up here. Now, this could be better, and this is something we're going to maybe focus on our next phase. But here's some important ones right here. There you go, and you see the markers all the way up to the top. I'm going to try to get the old approval rating up there, but definitely not bad. And worldwide, we pretty well got things under control. Like I said, here's another board here, no more wars. Now, we were down here at the very end. We had to end our last video at the very last segment of the third activation phase, getting ready to start our last activation phase, but there's a temptation here, since things are going kind of good, to gain 4 action points and skip that altogether. We're running a little low on action points, but action points are just die roll modifiers every once in a while. So really, we can forego all of our actions and get 4 of them. 1, 2, 3, 4. It really give us a good bank. We'll load up our bankroll on action points, but I don't think we want to chance leaving everything the way it is, especially domestically. I want to concentrate domestically. Unfortunately, on this last action right here, it says any 4 domestic and or military. Unfortunately, Master Diplomacy action chart, Master Military action chart, and Presidential action chart, it doesn't say anything about the domestic. So I don't know where they get that from. But, no, we'll see. I just read that over, so all 3 of these we could choose from, but not the domestic one. That's kind of what I wanted to concentrate on. But we'll weigh our options. We might have to take those 4 action points, but like I said, there's always Soviet, or rather Russian Soviet. I'm living in the 80s, not Soviet, Russian and or Chinese influences and everything we can take care of too. So I don't think we're at that comfortable of a spot where we could skip our actions for action points. So when I come back, we will find out get the old Abakai 4 actions. They could be either diplomatic, military, or presidential. We're back for our first action. Reducing this old boy down here to 3. I want to get rid of influence, but it's kind of it's not really worth the the juice ain't really worth the squeeze, but we're going to do it anyway. The spots that we want to reduce the influence in, we can't because we didn't meet this criteria of areas with the regional alignment of 7 or 8. 6 if the regional crisis is 0. None of that meets that. So we're going to roll 1d10, and we need a 1 to 6 to remove 1 China influence here because we meet our regional crisis, our regional support of a 7. So that gives us a chance to roll 1 and 6 in this area, and that's about it. Another chance we would have had would have been, Eastern Europe. Then we can only do this once, so 1 through 6, looking for a low number. No modifiers. 2. All right, that'll work. We'll take off a China influence any day. There you go. Oh, what do I do with their influence markers? I got something over here. All right, that is that. Be back with our second of 4 actions. We'll be right back. Alright, unfortunately, it may only be used once per activation segment. So we're going to go over here. Crisis release, we're going to be back with 2. We're going to take off some tensions. And specifically in the Eurozone. Looks like they're getting built up over there. An ally. Remove up to 2 tension counters. No roll. Activation subject 1 action. Optional cost 2 action points. -1 die roll modifier. China or Russia or North Korea. Choose country or In China, Russia, or Iran. I can remove them in their country. +1 and diplomatic failure. Okay. We will do it an ally. That is for sure. The Eurozone, and make sure they qualify as an ally. We can just go ahead and remove 2 tension counters. No die roll. We'll take that and be back. All right, then our ally will be. Oh, where's the pointer when you need it? That's left to do. Our ally will be right here. NATO. You can see very close, and we go take off 2 of those counters auto-magically, and that's before. There is the after when it is empty. We'll take that any day. Down here to our Abakai. We're down to where are we at? 2. We're back. Alright, we're gonna go back to the decreased tensions track. And there is no limit or says or restrictions on us doing this again. So we'll be flipping this over to the 1 left. And this time the ally will be continental U.S. and old Canada had some tensions on it. So we got hammered with tensions at one point during the game. We'll take off 2 of those for an ally with an automatic removal, leaving that spot to bear too. So that'll definitely help. 2 more tensions in the old tensions pile. We'll take that one. All right, 1 more left, and so far so good. I like taking off those tensions. I think that's good right now. The only other chance we could do it is take out tensions from the Russian Federation or People's Republic of China. We got another ally down there too. We need to take tensions off of. We could take those 2 off of South Korea auto-magically. What might be what to do is just keep on decreasing tensions. It's always nice. Or what I wanted to do was crisis release. Or not crisis relief. Was that it? And we got all these presidentials and militaries we haven't even touched yet, but those tensions are easy to come off. It's almost a low-hanging fruit gimme. We'll be back. Alright, we're going back again for the very last action to decrease tensions. This time, zoom feature. Over here in the Russian Federation, we got a whole bunch of counters we need to get rid of. This time, it's not going to be automatic. We have die roll modifiers. We definitely might spend action points on this one. We will get a plus, and this is the rating on China or Russia's relations with the U.S. track. Let me get over here. There's a big old Mr. President board, so we got to walk around this table. There you go. Relations with the U.S. track. We'll go over here, and it'll be a +1 on this die roll. So we'll have to use our action points to bring that on down. And on this one, we're looking for a low die roll and a high die roll. It could be catastrophic. Let's see here. All right, so there we're at +1. We will use a -1 per action point. That evens us out. And then, let's go ahead and do it. We'll take another action point for another -1. So it'll be a -1 on this die roll. Woohoo! Rolling the die. Another action we had that I was going to think about was getting a new Secretary of State. You can see old Andy Lewis doesn't have any attributes. That was really close, but we're going to try to do this. Looking for a little bit of luck, definitely. Going to be needed on this die roll. Nothing automatic about it, so low die roll, -1. Oh, is it a 9? No, it's a 6. That's a 5. I don't think that does anything. 3 to 5 to decrease the conflict track by. Oh no, wrong. Success, remove 1 tension counter. Well, that ain't bad. So we have that's a 6. Let me make sure. Yeah, that's the bottom. -1 is a 5. So we get to take 1 tension counter off of here. Beats a blank. I don't know if it was worth it, but we were looking for that big 2. That would help, but there was a lot of tensions on that. Okay, we are done now with activation phase 3. Going into the final. What is this in a year? 12, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 7. Yeah, that was our last. Oh, that would be it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay, our 9th month. 10, 11, 12 in our first year of our presidency. So finishing up with our 9th month. And going over here to the action phase 4. Draw 1 chip from the Crisis Cup. Alright, well, ain't too bad. We're on it. Things could get worse. We need to definitely get something going on the home front, but we'll see what the Crisis Cup deals us. What's this fate have in store with my game? Not doing too bad, having a good time here. Oh, we got a lot of gaming to play. When I call this a video, we're walking on over to the other table because we got a lot of vlogs to open up. Here we go. Down here on a table. Not good, not good. Cascading event, plus. Alright, a flush draw again. I don't know what that means, but let's see here. Oh, you know what? Let's read this first. We might have gone too far. Activation phase 2 and 4. We're on 4. Begin here. Alright, we're good. Yeah. Oh, no, we're on action phase 3. No, we're on 4. We're right. Alright. Begin action phase 4 here. We just did it. Draw 1 shit. And we just did it. And it says Cascading Event 2. Cascading Event. Let me see here. Domestic Crisis. Draw 1 more card. I'm pretty sure this is it. Oh, Cascading Event 3. Just says Cascading Event. Alright, maybe it says means 2. We'll be right back. Let me figure this out. Cascading Event 2. Shuffle the cards. Randomly draw 1 card and apply the results. Alright. We're good to go. There's definitely candidates to be had. Let's shuffle the deck here real quick. Quick little shuffle, shuffle, and randomly draw 1. We'll do that with a die roll. First one of 3. 1. So it'll be this one right here. Put these 2 back. Ouch. But time to deal with what you gotta deal with. See what it's all about. Russia, military intimidation in and around the Baltic states. Alright, we already had 1 happen. Same of above, but add 1 to the roll for each U.S. unit in Eastern Europe. 3 max. Alright, so we do the same thing as this above. Check this out. We've done this once. We'll be right back. All right. Well, basically, with these cascading events, is this just gets worse. It's a good thing we did what we did that turn before, because it would have got out of hand. So, and the thing of it is, I don't play this game all that much, so I forgot all about this. And the cards are really turned over that way, so you really can't tell. I don't know if they're supposed to be like that or anyway, like that or what. But basically, the Russian military intimidation in and around the Baltic states is getting even worse. So what we have to do is put 2 tension counters on Russia. We just took them off, and NATO. We just took them off, and 1 tension counter on the UK. So 2 on Russia. Now look at this. Luckily, unfortunately, we get to take 2 off. They'll get a net gain of 1 now. Look at all these counters on Russia. That cannot be good. So we'll see how long we are. We might not be long for this game. It was nice for the first few months. All right, 2 on NATO. So where's NATO? We just took them off NATO. Very close. Took 2 of them off. Now we're going to put them back on because of this stuff going around in the Baltics, which is cool. We're on it. We're on it. All right. There you go. Russia is just different. Oh, okay. No. Right. All right. I thought maybe I flipped that over. And then 1 on the UK. Very close. No effect, what's that mean? Huh. Well, I'll keep it on there, but I'll put this. I wonder what that no effect means. Tension on the UK, very close. Alright. We're not done with it yet. Oh. +1 regional crisis in Eastern Europe. Regional crisis getting up there. We knocked it all down. Now it's going back up. So good thing we knocked it all down. Plays a trending anti-U.S. counter on Russia-U.S. relations. Oh, trending anti-U.S. Let me see what we got here. Trending pro-U.S. Oh. Trending anti-U.S. All right. We're there. All right. That's what the crisis in the Balkans has done to us. Now we're not done. Roll 1d10, and I think of this. I think we add 1 to the die roll. Oh, let me see here. Didn't I see that? Yeah. 2. Same as above, but add 1 because this is cascading event 2. We'll put that in the 3 pile when we're done with it now. But add 1 to die roll. Neutral for each U.S. unit in Eastern Europe. Oops. Let me check this out real quick. Be right back. All right, basically we're in our D10 roll here. We're going to add 1 because we got 1 U.S. unit in Eastern Europe. You can see there it is. Oh, I can't even read that. Looks like a helicopter. What's that say? Does it say artillery? Oh, army, light army. Okay, there you go. So it'll be a +1 die roll on this. Roll 1d10, adding the current value of the Russia-NATO conflict track. Russia-NATO. Adding the current value to 2. Okay. This will be a +2. Roll 1d10 +2, adding the current value. Okay, we're also adding 1, so it'll be 3 as per this down here. So we're going to roll this die roll, adding a 3, and we need a low roll. There's a D10 we're going to roll on. All right, low roll, minus or +3. Ouch! What can we do here? Ow, that's not good. All right. Same as 5 to 8 and +1 to Russia NATO. Phew. Alright, what's 5-8 mean? Backlash, remove 1 Russian influence counter. Oh, well that's not bad. Alright, that's what we got. It was an 8. 9, same as, okay. Remove 1 Russian influence counter from the Eurozone or Eastern Europe. Oh, let me see.
Eurozone zone when they got it on, so we'll take this. That wasn't that bad. What's going on with this here? That don't make no sense, but we'll take it. Place one tension counter on Russia. One tensions counter on Russia and NATO. Alright, give me two tension counters. These tension counters are ridiculous in Russia. So something's definitely going to have to get ready to hit the fan, I think. One tension in Russia. One tension on NATO. Now I got 3 or 2. Yeah, I think maybe 2 or 3. Not good. Alright. Same as 5 and 6. And +1 to Russia NATO conflict track. Alright, +1 to Russia NATO conflict track. +1, okay, here you go. Alright. Place a trending anti-US counter on Russia-US relations. Trending anti-US, we already got one on there. Might want to put another one on there, I guess. Make it 2. Put the 2 counter on there. I think I seen Cody Carlson. He had a bunch of these counters like that. Let me see if I would have a 2. I guess I got a 2. Huh. Let me see here. Trending anti-US. Place a trending relations. Russia-US relations. Alright, I'll put 2 on there. Just for shits and grins. Alright. That'll be it for that one. And this goes into the 3 pile now. Yep. 3 pile. Flip it over. We don't want to hit that one again. Wow. Oof. Oof. That was bad. At least we got to take off attention or an influence. But ooh, good things and bad things. Alright, now. Do have a plus on here. Or plus draw again. I think we draw again. We will draw again. So looks like I can figure something else out. We'll check it all out. We'll be right back. Alright, we did our first cascading event. We're down here. I believe we're going to draw another one. So I'll have to push this down here and we're going to draw another crisis chat. Ouch, ouch, and more ouches. Here we go. It is a draw crisis cards 3. Oh, draw one or more crisis cards. One at a time. Draw a dedicated number of crisis cards to the crisis deck. Ouch, ouch, and triple ouch. Perform all the actions. That is a killer. Wow, 3 crisis cards. Man, can we survive this? Let me see here. Do I call this a video or what? Let's go ahead and we'll go ahead. I'm dying to get on over to the other game, and I can't decide if I got enough time. But let me check this out, man. When we get done here, we got some goodies coming up. Oh no, where are we at? We're right here. Yeah, and these reactions. Then terror and chaos. Ouch. It gets tough. And I don't know how much tougher you can get than right here. We'll be back with crisis time. Crises times 3. We'll be back.